All right, we're back. Personal Health Care Reform Talk Show on Pegasus Net Waves, taking your health to a higher level, flying way high up over those storm clouds we had last night. Yes, we had storms here in Dallas, and actually, I think everybody across the entire Midwest, from the ocean till from border to border, we had storms basically. Okay, so hope everybody's fine, everybody's all right. Nobody got hit by a tornado because, well, tornadoes suck. Anyway. Go check out ClintFuquay.com, ClintSprograms.com, PersonalHealthCareReform.com. Got new stuff coming up on those, especially after the first of the year. And, of course, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Google+, LinkedIn, Instagram, Find Fitness Pros, Spreaker. Check me out on Spreaker. I'm going to be loading up all the old shows between from Thanksgiving until Christmas. I'm going to have all the old shows loaded up on there. So guess what? You're going to have like a show a day coming from me. So get ready. It's going to be an overload. Guess what? I want to get those out. It's beyond time to get those done. And also YouTube. If you didn't know, I've got like 200 some odd videos on YouTube. All kinds of stuff. I've got exercise videos. I got mental videos. I've got tons of videos out there. Go check them out. They're vitamins for you. Okay, vitamins. Have one every day. It helps your health. Okay, and I've got to talk about, of course, all my health partners. MedCall Pro, who will be on here very soon, talk about their new system for everybody. This way, you've got an ER doctor on call 24/7, whenever, wherever. They take care of things. If you go to the ER, they take care of that. It's a free ride, and they make sure that people at the ER are taking care of you as you're supposed to be taken care of. And of course, you get your own medical kit, stuff like that. And of course, I've got the ADA on here today, so for diabetics, you got some special needs. They actually have special kits for type 1 and type 2 diabetics, special made for you specifically, and any other medical issues you have. It's awesome service. Human, helping unite mankind in nutrition. For anybody that's getting into corporate wellness, you better be next year. If you want some better goldfish for your people, so they perform better, they stay healthier, because, every time they go to the hospital, you're paying the bill. Yeah. Or if you're self-employed, every time you go to the hospital, you're paying the bill. Guess what? If you're healthy, that doesn't happen, does it? Want some better goldfish? Call me. I'll get you hooked up with Human. You can have better goldfish. Icon Meals. Speaking of, it's the holidays or stuff running around. You won't get to cook as much as you should be. So instead of going out and eating unhealthy stuff, you can have Icon Mix. They make it, they prepare it, they send it to you. Fresh food. The head chef is from the Omni. Awesome. Seriously, the food is phenomenal. They put out a Philly cheesesteak, okay? That's right, a Philly cheesesteak. Healthy Philly cheesesteak, all right? It fits your macros for all the fitness people out there, okay? Very, very low sugar, low carbohydrate, high protein, great fatty acids. It's awesome, and it tastes good. Seriously, check it out. Kinesi got a whole brand new line of clothing coming out. I'm about to talk to them about that. We'll show off some of the new designs. Once again, active cotton. It's great in the wintertime, great in the summertime, especially you got the whole layering thing going on. So if you got all this synthetic layered stuff that's on you, you get really, really hot. If you got the active cotton on you and you layer it, guess what? You don't get really, really hot. You just stay nice and comfortable. And it moves well. And you don't get stinky and sweaty and everything else. Because nobody likes it in summer, nobody likes it in wintertime either. Ulta Labs, check them out, because, healthcare costs are going up a lot. So check them out for any of your meds or medical labs that you need to get done. And ID Life, of course, ID Life, tons of stuff there. If you haven't taken your health assessment, I'm going to say it again, take your health assessment already, all right? Seriously, if you could go in and get a customized car made just for you for less than what you're paying for your car now, how soon would you get that new car? You'd be out there today, wouldn't you? So go take that health assessment, ClintFuquay.com. Also, I've got my book on Amazon, had it on there for a while, Personal Health Care Reform. Seriously, this is the blueprint for how to get yourself healthy. Get it for yourself, get it for your family, send it to everybody. Have them read it, have them work through it, do the work through it book. It's there for a reason, so you can work through it. Corporate Wellness by PhysioFit. Call me up. We'll get you hooked up with that as well. We get everybody exercising, we'll do health coaching, everything else for you. This is for all the small companies from 1 to 99 people. And also, new gym opening up. Extreme Iron opens up November 30th. That's new one from Mike McDowell. Awesome place for all the health and fitness people out there. And I was going to do a whole thing on hitting the hot list, but you know what? Go check out Facebook. It's all on there, okay? Go to clinicfitquay.com, hit the Facebook button. It will take you straight to the show page. You'll see, seriously, tons of information on there that you really need to see. All of it you need to see, okay? I can cover everything. So come back, enjoy the show. I've got the ADA North Texas on here. Mike and Rhonda came back on, talking about all kinds of great stuff for the rest of the year and next year. Make sure to go have a healthy lunch today. Enjoy the show.
Do you know anyone that has asthma or allergies? Have you ever thought about what you're actually breathing in your air? Call Prozone Professionals at 469-224-7774 today, or log on to www.prozoneprofessionals.com so we can clean up your air quality. Prozone Professionals is the solution for your indoor air pollution. Get the peace of mind today that you're breathing fresh, clean air with Prozone Professionals at prozoneprofessionals.com.
This is Jeff Lazarus, author of Dogtology, Live, Bark, Believe. Dogtology is about man's fanatical devotion to dog, about the belief in dog, arguably one of the most popular beliefs on earth. Dogtology is available right now on Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble Select Stores, and BarnesandNoble.com, Books A Million, independent bookstores, and several airports around the country.
All right, we are back. Personal Health Care Reform Talk Show on Pegasus Net Waves, taking your health to a higher level and flying over those big, ugly storm clouds we just had last night in Dallas. Hopefully everybody's okay with that. It's a thunderstorm. We get those on occasion here. But I have got Mike Brin and Rhonda Duchin with me on here today with the American Diabetes Association. Of course, we did the Step Out Walk with them, with all of Pegasus Net Waves. Out there to help out with this thing. So we're going to talk about that and some of the stuff with American Diabetes Association, specifically with American Diabetes Association here in North Dallas. So, Mike and Rhonda, welcome to the show again.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for coming back on. And, of course, everybody listened last time. Quinn Neal was on here last time, but he is busy doing stuff because, well, he's always busy doing stuff. And because if he's not busy doing stuff, he's not doing his job. Anyway, so I wanted to bring you two on and talk about everything that happened at the Step Out Walk and a little bit about how many people showed up, how much money was raised, how much longer we have for raising money for that event. And Mike, since you were the man with the mic at the event, for anybody who's seen the pictures, you were up there handing out the awards, and because there's a lot of people winning trophies out there at the event. But if you can kind of give us a rundown of everything that happened that day.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. The Step Out Walk was a huge success for us here, and we had approximately about 2,200 walkers and runners combined. We probably had an additional 200 people that were there as part of volunteer efforts, and over 30 health and fitness vendors passing out information and giveaways. So overall, it was a great event. So far, we've raised $455,000 towards our mission, and we expect, hopefully, in the next few months before the year ends, that we get closer and closer to our $495,000 goal, and we anticipate quite a bit additional fundraising still to happen between now and then. But overall, it was a great event. We had a lot of food vendors out there. We had a food truck sponsored by Texas Health Resources. We had quite a few different vendors. We had a lot of team support, individual support, sponsorship support. It was really a community event, and the rain held off, and so overall people were pleased, and we've thus far heard some great feedback about the event, and are always looking to improve upon our results for next year.
Yeah, the weather was actually almost perfect because it was nice and cool, overcast, cloudy. So you didn't have to worry about anybody overheating. And so it's and the rain held off, which was the best part. The rain held off because of course we all rolled up out there early in the morning. It's like, okay, please just stay in the clouds for like 4 hours. Then you can pour down. But yeah, that's great. Great to hear. It's actually, I know last time I spoke with y'all, we were at like 430,000, so we've already got more coming in. How much longer are the everybody's event pages and donation pages open for taking donations?
It's open 30 days after the event, so through December 7th is when fundraising officially closes. You know, we're always raising funds and raising it year round towards the mission, but for this specific event, December 7th would be the last day for the fundraising efforts.
Okay, all right, very good. And for everybody out there that's listening, log on, go to my website or the Pegasus Netwaves website and do some donations because the lives you save may be your own in this case because diabetes is a big issue. And then of course, just this last week we had World Diabetes Day. Actually, technically on Saturday we had World Diabetes Day, but we had a huge symposium, or y'all had a symposium on Thursday. Lots of awards, lots of news. The symposium was fantastic. I mean, the information that was delivered there by the speakers was phenomenal. So is there anything that you want to talk about with that, or because I'll have some information on there online anyway.
Well, no, I mean we just World Diabetes Day is a very important event for everyone in the world that has diabetes and kind of celebrates the discovery of insulin, and we come together here in North Texas to build awareness and build kind of momentum within the corporate and healthcare community through our World Diabetes Day luncheon and symposium. We had several award winners for this year, 2015. Quickly, the J. Dennis McGeary Scientific Community Achievement Award was presented to Dr. Ernie Fernandez. We had a Corporate Partner Award. The Dennis McGeary Corporate Partner Award was awarded to Trinity Industries. Then we also had the Sylvia and Gary Lusky Volunteer Lifetime Achievement Award was awarded to two individuals, Joan Colgan with Novo Nordisk, and then Margaret Jarvis from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Texas. And then finally the 2015 Jim West Living Proof Ambassador Award went to Don Muchow, who is a avid cyclist and Ironman enthusiast, and he was awarded that award for this year. And then we had many speakers throughout that day. It was overall a great event. We had a lot of corporate partners there and individuals that wanted to learn more and about the healthcare and state of diabetes in North Texas.
Yeah, and it was a phenomenal event, and that guy's a certified diabadass.
Yep.
After listening to everything he's done, I mean, it's absolutely incredible. And Dr. Fernandez, of course, I know he runs one of the summer camps here locally for children dealing with diabetes as well. So huge thing for him, especially with what all he's done. But yeah, the symposium, it was fun to go out there. Of course, I volunteered for that to help out and show people around and do whatever needs to be done out there, and put out water bottles, whatever. But yeah, that was great, and great healthy lunch, phenomenal lunch. And speaking of lunches, today, specifically right now while we're recording, it's Healthy Lunch Day. So Rhonda, I know you wanted to talk about that and the impact of Healthy Lunch Day and how that's helping out with some diabetes awareness.
Right. Thank you. The National Healthy Lunch Day is today, and this is what we call one of our engagement days, and it's through a new program that we've started this year, which is Wellness Lives Here, 365 Days of Wellness. So it's the American Diabetes Association way of giving back to the community to help promote and educate those people throughout to learn more about taking on healthy habits and a healthy lifestyle. So, for those who have diabetes, it's important to keep healthy, and for those who are trying to keep it at bay, to keep healthy. So, today, like I said, is National Healthy Lunch Day. We've encouraged people, if you're have to eat out, there's specific, ways to kind of look at when you're at a restaurant or fast food, different ways to eat healthy and, bring a healthy lunch, really to just bring the conversation to the forefront of everyone's minds, because we all like to eat, we all enjoy good food, and there's absolutely a way to do it and keep healthy at the same time. If anyone's interested, they can always learn more at the wellnessliveshere.org, and talks about today's and also our other engagement days, which are throughout the year. We do in March Diabetes Alert Day, which we encourage everyone to take a quick little test to see if they need to learn more or get a professional opinion if they need to learn more about diabetes. And also Get Fit, Don't Sit Day, which we do in May. I mean, these are days that you can do that day in particular or at any time. But again, to bring it into the workplace, to really think about things that you can do to encourage everyone to be healthy, eat healthy.
Yeah, and for everybody out there, one thing everybody loves to eat up right now are infographics, and y'all put together some great infographics for the Healthy Lunch Day. In fact, I downloaded some of those last night off the website, and so I'll be posting those all over the place on social media today. But those are phenomenal, especially the one about the sandwiches, how to make a healthy sandwich. So it's got two different sandwiches sliced down the middle. One's a healthy, one's a not healthy sandwich, and just the difference, the small changes that add up to about a 600 calorie difference, major difference in sugar content too. So yeah, it's those are fantastic. I don't know who did those infographics, but thumbs up to whoever created those, because those things are awesome. And of course, the other days that y'all have set up as well, especially the Get Up and Move, Don't Sit Day. That's a huge, because of course, as we heard at the symposium, sitting is the new smoking to some degree. So of course, there's been some great infographics about that one too. But that's all. It's great to see all the things y'all are doing to help get conversations started and to make things realistic, because we hear the numbers of by 2050 there's gonna be so many people with diabetes, and numbers are great, but it's sometimes are tough to quantify and see as real, because they're not here yet, and it's always the whole it's somebody else's, not me thing. And so the day of action things that y'all are doing now are fantastic, because it gets people to realize what they're not doing in their daily lives, or things they can do better.
Right. And again, both the wellnessliveshere.org website and diabetes.org website really can help give some good information and resources for those who want more information.
Yep, and especially here in North Texas, because as we learned at World Diabetes Day at the symposium, we've got a huge issue here locally in North Texas, more so than we do anywhere else in the state of Texas. Mostly because we got a lot of population here, but it's the demographics of what we have here, the amount of the rate of type 1, type 2 diabetes here is higher than anywhere else in the state. And of course, Thanksgiving's coming up. Speaking of great food, tons of great food. So any tips from the ADA for people that are getting ready for the big feast?
It's fine to have the sweet potatoes and but just put a smaller portion on your plate. Take the other veggies, your fresh veggies, make that a larger portion. There's what's called the plate method, which takes, half of your plate should be your vegetables, and a quarter should be your starches, and a quarter should be your protein. So you can enjoy the food, just, kind of tweak it a little bit to where you're eating more of the healthier stuff. Yeah,
the My Plate graphics and plans y'all have are phenomenal. One great little recipe that my grandmother used to do for instead of cranberry sauce, because everybody gets the little cranberry sauce thing, you plop it out of the can. You should actually take real cranberries, onions, and I'm trying to think what else. Apples. Take those, chop those up, dice them, very, very, very fine dice, and use that instead of the cranberry sauce for putting on the dressing and everything else. And that was phenomenal. Didn't need any extra sugar in it, added to it or anything else. I mean, it's already got some sweetness. It's got a little bitter. It's got a little kick from the onion. And so yeah, that was always an awesome thing for us, because she was actually type 2 diabetic, and she controlled hers completely with diet. Never had any issues. So for everybody out there, you're welcome. Give me a healthy recipe.
I'll use it myself.
Yeah, it's an awesome recipe. So we got that. We had a thing for school walks to help, basically talking to all the nurses across Texas about that. Joe, want to talk about that program right quick?
Yeah, our school walk program is really kind of it's an educational fundraiser within our North Texas schools, whether that be elementary, junior high, or even high schools. And really what we strive to do within that program is to, one, educate kids about the differences between type 1, type 2 diabetes, focus on healthy lifestyles, get them active, kind of make it fun and creative through the presentation. We provide resources for the PE teacher or the nurses to help teach during the week or 2 weeks about diabetes and about eating healthier and exercising more. And then usually the schools culminate with some kind of activity, a walk or an obstacle course or something active. And within those time frames, the schools generally try to raise funds for the American Diabetes Association. And, any school that raises funds can earn 10% back of all that they raise towards purchase physical education equipment for the school. And so it's a great event. It's an ongoing event, so we're always looking to work with new schools and help them in their efforts to educate about diabetes and get their kids more active, healthy, and help the ADA out as well.
Yeah, so basically it's a great way to do a good thing after all the bake sales. Because
yes.
Schools are notorious for doing bake sales and selling cookies and candy and popcorn and everything else, and basically all the stuff you shouldn't be eating most of the time. So yeah, it's a way to help fight off some of that, get all the kids active, because PE is kind of lagging behind in the educational system right now. So they can actually add that into part of their PE credit, I would think, for most of the schools out there. But yeah, it's an absolutely awesome program. And then for 2016, I know we got some big stuff coming up. Y'all are getting ready for the next Tour de Cure, which is in June, I believe.
Yeah, 2016 will be here before we know it. We're wrapping up our efforts in 2015, working on final donations and year-end donations, and already beginning the plans and dates for some of our events. In 2016, we've got early on in the spring, we've got Diabetes Alert Day. We've got a health and wellness tea that is put on every single year. We've got our Stars of Texas Gala event in April, then Tour de Cure in June. So that, just to name a few, that's the first half of the year, and we're always working and planning for 2016 now. So
okay, very good. And yeah, and just a reminder for everybody out there, as far as donations, those are tax deductible. And end of the year's coming up, and tax season's coming up. So just planning ahead, you can do something really good for yourself and for everybody else, and help out the ADA with raising some funds, because y'all do some absolutely fantastic, phenomenal research, especially with UT Southwestern here, because I've seen some research that comes out of there for both type 1 and type 2 diabetes, and it's phenomenal, especially on the type 1 diabetes side, helping out with reducing health risks and everything else with type 1, because it's above and beyond. It is the worst of the two, because you are insulin dependent. You've got that. You've got to control all that, and it's a very manual system right now. Other than some of the new devices that are out are pretty cool are great for tracking and making sure that you have the exact amount of insulin in your system 24/7 that you need. Had a client a couple of years ago with one of those, and it was amazing to watch that thing work, even during a workout. Because we'd go through a workout and we'd actually watch his blood sugar levels and insulin levels throughout the workouts as we were going, depending on what he ate. If he ate something good or bad beforehand, sometimes he ate something bad. Does not help for everybody out there. But anything you want to add before we end the show?
No, just thank you. As you mentioned, donations. We wouldn't be able to do the work that we do in the local community and nationally as it relates to research without our volunteer leadership and volunteer donors and local donors and company support. So, as you mentioned, any support, year-end donations are greatly appreciated. And thanks for having us on. We appreciate the support here at the American Diabetes Association in North Texas. Oh
yeah, my pleasure. And we'll have y'all on, of course, next year, and we'll do something even bigger for the Step Out Walk next year with the station here, and probably do something with the tour as well if we can get everybody on bikes. The producers look at me like, no, there will be no bike in my future. But we'll continue doing stuff, and I'll have y'all on continually throughout the year just to do some updates, talk about things, especially as the action days are coming up. We'll have some planned reminders for that for everybody out there.
I will add for those who, if you have, not to put a plug, if you have a Fitbit or not, Fitbit is doing a challenge along with the American Diabetes Association, MS, and American Heart Association to donate your steps. And that is going on now through November 20th. You can go to fitbit.com/fitforgood and actually donate your steps. And so there's a way to do it. If you have a tracker or not, you can do it through a smartphone. And so we'd love for people to do that. And like I said, no money involved, just donate your steps.
And we're the organization for Fitbit donates. We can stand to get $500,000, whichever organization has the most steps.
Yeah, which that's an awesome program, by the way, that they started this year. This is the first year that they've done this, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So hopefully they'll continue to do that, because that was awesome to see that. Otherwise, how does everybody get a hold of y'all?
They can call our office directly. I'll give you the local phone number. They can either call 888-DIABETES or 972-392-1181 to reach anyone here in the local office. They can also visit our website, diabetes.org/North Texas, or we're on search North Texas, American Diabetes Association North Texas on Facebook. A lot of information on there as well. And they can sign up for our local newsletter, which comes out weekly, by contacting us, and we can get them on that list, and so they can get more and more information ongoing.
Okay, all right, perfect. Thanks for that, and for everybody out there, definitely check out the Wellness Lives Here program, especially if you have a business and you want to add that to your corporate wellness program. It will be monumentally helpful. And otherwise, come back, have a great Thanksgiving, and come back and we'll have some really cool stuff for you for this winter time to get ready for New Year's. All right, and Mike, Rhonda, thanks for coming on. We'll talk to you all later. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.